actually how I met Daniel here. Daniel and Luis are here with us. And then we have Satoshi Boulevard over there. Come here, don't be shy, come on, your boys.
I wanted like a Hollywood introduction.
Yeah. I know there's this guy, Daniel's brother is
Try that.
So basically why we're here today is we're here to talk about our two projects. The first one's Vacay. It's a travel token. Basically, what we have done is we want to let you use crypto to pay for travel. So, and I understand that there's places like Travala where you can already go and use some of your crypto for travel. But what we're doing is we've actually gone out to yachts, luxury cars, planes, all that, and we've actually negotiated partnerships with these places with discounts. So instead of using fiat to pay for your travel, you use Vacay and you get it at a better price. And then you don't have to, it's much better for us to pay with crypto than it is fiat, right? So something like we want to do is in the future is if we get a strategic partnership with, let's say, somebody like Travala, we have a database of partnerships that they don't have. So we've got over 30 partnerships right now. If I were to bring it to them, that would already add value to their platform because these are things that they don't have. Like I said, private jets, yachts, and such. And here's some of the projects there. And then we're also going to be doing real estate soon. So real estate is coming soon. It's a great project. It's Vacay. Everybody in here has probably used the term Vacay when they go on vacation, so it's very trendy. So we like that. And so yeah, I mean that's Vacay. You guys want to add anything?
I just want to say thank you for having us. It's been great being here at DC. And I probably killed half of this room already, if not all. But if not, stop by our booth downstairs and we'll be honored to kill you in style.
Did you guys see that? She was so excited.
She already died one time.
I like it.
Nobody go back to life.
The coolest thing I've seen downstairs is how excited people are to die. I've always seen it, but I'm like, what? Why? It's like, kill me. I'm like, okay. It's been awesome, man. Look at that. See, I'm so proud of that, bro. I'm so proud of being the ambassador. Right. Look at that handsome devil. Not the guy.
The one on the right.
Oh, please.
Thank you guys.
Satoshi, my brother.
So now we're going to talk about Metabots. And Satoshi's here with me to talk about Metabots.
We got a teaser here.
We got a little teaser here for you on our slides.
Ooh. Hey, if you guys do play on the game, play with the guy with the green eyes. Okay, that's me. Don't play with him.
I broke it.
Play with our brain.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Nice.
In a world full of crypto, one project rose above them all.
We need to add that audio to that clip. All right, so that's a little teaser of Medabots. So what Medabots is, it's an old brand. Some of you have probably heard of it. There's an old Japanese cartoon show. I remember watching it as a kid. Basically, the owner of Medabots, he purchased it 3 years ago after it expired from the original owners. So we own the trademark for Medabots, so moving forward, anything Medabots related is under our brand. So that's something that's really awesome in this space because how hard is it to prove an actual product in this space? So actually having the IP and the paperwork to back it up is really important. So Metacoin is going to be the in-game token for the Medabots game launching this Christmas. So I just gave you a little teaser there. The beta is launching in about 10 days-ish. Don't hold me to it, 10 days-ish. A couple weeks before the launch.
A couple of the guys that they did some video renders for some of the attacks, and those Blender renders take a lot of time. So we're still on schedule, I think.
We're still on schedule. It will be an Android and iOS game. We also have NFTs that work inside of the game. So the robots are comprised of 4 parts. There's a head and torso, a left arm, right arm, and your legs. So you'll be able to purchase like a left arm that has an advantage over the left arm you already have. So you would use that in battle, and you give you a little advantage over the other players.
The beta is going to be a free-to-play mechanism that has been worked on for a couple of years by Kevin and his team. There's a bunch of devs in Spain. Just touch base with a lot of them, and our goal is to take that free-to-play mechanism and then open it up to the community and get them whitelisted, get them playing the game, and start using that data to figure out how we make a robust play-to-earn mechanism out of that mechanism. Because a lot of the, we're gonna stick to the buzzwords, a lot of the Web 2 guys, they're a little bit intimidated by Web 3, but they have the skill set, they just don't know it. So being a crypto consultant, as long as I've been in crypto, I'm able to understand intuitively how that connects. So getting them to understand APIs versus APIs I think it's going to be an easier task for them than they even know. So that whole thing is going to be the next 2 or 3 quarters, getting that all put together and then having the mechanism to try and get it as robust as we can. And thanks to the smart contract, the 1155, we have layer 3 information that we're able to store. So a lot of the parts and the skill points and all these different things that we need for in-game stuff is we're going to be able to store that on the part, have it as an NFT, and be able to interact with the blockchain in these basically cohorted little PvP battles. And those battles are, we're trying to figure out how we're gonna, do that, whether it's a ranked system or, a lot of that stuff is gonna be black and white in the next couple of weeks once we launch the free-to-play mechanism and get everybody playing with it. And it's just really exciting to see, we're actually really close on this. A lot of the people there's so many members of the team, and what I realized is they're all working really hard on their own thing, and my job is basically putting them on the same page and listening to what they have and connecting the dots. And I connected the dots and this is gonna roll. It's gonna be a domino effect. Catalyst we have lined up, and you time that with the performance of the asset and how we launched 60 days ago on BSC with Metacoin, and we hit almost 97 mil. And now the swing traders, we bounced off of 30, and now we're in the 60s. So we're hoping, we're priming for the market to accept us, like us, and take us to the moon. And what's great is we have all the resources really at this point to execute even some of the bigger things on our roadmap. And we want to do our own chain to protect player metadata, and it looks like we might actually be straight for that. So it's really exciting to be a part of the whole project.
Yeah, so Metabots, right? So Metaverse and everything's super huge right now, right? But we're Meta, MEDA, and that's our ticker too. And we've had it for the last few months. So everything we do is meta related. So we're gonna have Meta Chain, the Meta Coin, and the Meta NFTs, and we also have Meta Pets. So we're gonna have little pets in the game that you can take into battle with you, and they do little things. They could heal you or do an extra attack or so on. But they're cute. We hit the cute market with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And so once we go, we're actually gonna be lining up all the metaverse style stuff. Because what's nice about the Unity server is you're just casting to viewports. So we got iOS and Android that are gonna be launched for the beta. But our goal in the next couple of weeks is to try and get some actual browser WebGL stuff at least going to get it into a beta in-house, and then eventually hopefully get that attached to the beta. I mean, I'm in the room with a lot of different people all the time, just talking about different stuff we can do, and I think a lot of the people that are there, once we execute, it's gonna happen quick. It's gonna be good.
Do you want to show that one?
Yeah.
We're running almost out of time, so.
Yeah. Oh wow, I forgot about that. I need moderation.
We have one more little video to show you. We already went. We just skipped.
Yeah, we did all
just got
that.
talking.
I actually want to skip this
Yeah,
one. Let's
skip
go to
this
the. Yeah, we'll play this one.
I guess. I don't know if you can.
out. They gave it to the YouTube guys, but they gave it to us, so I had to last minute put it in and cut it. But I think this one's playable. If you want to hit it for me, man. Yeah, there's not any audio.
Do you know how long it is? We can just play a little bit of it.
Yeah. It's just gonna go through some of the attacks, and then we'll give it to her, and she can talk with us while they have a visual. Yeah. So you can see here, like these attacks. Like this is a lot of like, you get the characters, they're gonna do their stuff, and enjoy. That's it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to come to the stage. First off, I want to say hi and welcome. I'm so excited to have you guys here with us.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask a question after this that has nothing to do with tech, but you know I have to ask it, of course. And we need this forward. Let me ask real quick, so what inspired you to begin this project? I always like to take it personally and hear what has inspired people to be in the projects that they're in, so we can feel that passion from you, or understand what solutions you were looking to provide for people.
So basically, Kevin bought this IP 3 years ago, like I said. The reason he even stumbled across it was because he was like, I don't know where he was at, but he was like sitting there thinking about, man, I wonder what happened to that old Medabots brand that I used to watch as a kid. After he started doing some research, he saw, oh, the brand expired. And it's been expired for like 6 years. So he was like, I want to revitalize that brand, and I want to make a brand new game, and I want to bring Medabots back. So for him, it's very personal, and he's been working on this for 3 years. He started the game right away with a smaller team, and in the last 3 months, we brought in an all-star team on this. In the last couple of weeks, we brought in some really great designers. So for him on this project, it's very personal to him, and it's the nostalgia that you have from his childhood. So it's personal. It's just, you don't see it very often.
I always say, I've been saying throughout the entire office stage that it's so important for people to be providing solutions or providing products that directly benefit them themselves, so they have that passion that powers it behind them. I also want to say that it's amazing that you're aligned with nostalgic brands, because they're so on trend right now, and bringing that old school back with a new school flavor is hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, and I like it because it's a little bit of the underdog play, if you think about it. Like Metabots, the main character resembles Ash Ketchum a lot, and Metabots came out before Pokemon. So it's like a little bit of an underdog play, and that's why I particularly liked it. And when you asked before, if you don't mind, I just want to answer the question for me personally, because technically speaking, I'm a consultant, but now I'm here part of the team. We had an AMA through Crypto Street Squad. We just had projects, and Metabots came to us. I fell in love with every one of these guys, and I just lived in the community so long. They're like, dude, just come on the team, and I started cracking the hood open to see what this was about, because I ate them hard. So when I feel like it's a pretty big chunk of my portfolio. So I was like, I need to see what's happening here. And the more I cracked the hood open, I was like, wow, like this is a gem.
I like that. I like that passion.
Yeah, and we're very transparent too. I mean, anything that we do, we're always honest about it. If anyone ever has a question, we answer it. If we don't know the answer, we get the answer. So we've built a great community. We've got over 7,000 members in the Discord without even trying. Like the Discord server's filling up on its own.
Even the holders, there's like 20,000 holders. The distribution of the wallet is
20,000
absolutely beautiful.
$3 million in liquidity pool right now.
It's great.
It's doing great. When the 94 million hit, we hadn't even really had anything but a few pictures of what the project was about. This was all based off of the brand itself. It was absolutely amazing to witness this happen. And now we have the game.
How do users onboard? Can you give us just a little, how do we onboard? If I wanted to support this project right now, right here, what do I do? How do I do it?
Yeah, so you can go to metabots.io, and everything you need is there. The contract address for BSC, we're BIP20 right now, so you can go to KuCoin, go to PancakeSwap, and just get into Metacoin, and then come to the Telegram and say hi.
Yeah. And we also are offering for whale investors, we have OTC deals right now.
Groovy. Okay, wait, let's address the killers in the room. Okay, so Better Call Saul is coming out with a new season?
We're coming out with a new season March, April.
Okay.
Not sure of either or. And I give you confidential information that I cannot give everybody else. But it's gonna be great. I can say that there's going to be a lot of cartel activity. I can say that. The other stuff I told you, you better not say anything, because I know where you live. I shook her hand and I knew where she lived. That's how a cartel operates. But yeah, we're coming out with new season. It's the last season of Better Call Saul, where it connects to Breaking Bad. It becomes Breaking Bad. And there's gonna be...
I'm so excited, Jenny.
I love it.
Are you guys as menacing as when we saw you in Breaking Bad?
Teddy bears.
On Better Call Saul, on Better Call
battle
Saul,
scars, man.
it's the same. On Better Call Saul, it's the same exact thing. You will see a little bit of backstory here and there on a couple of cartel characters. I'm not going to go into names because there's probably a sniper over there watching me. If I say the wrong thing, I'll get shot. But we do the same thing on Better Call Saul. Now, real life, I probably messed up your Breaking Bad experience, because now you're like, if you've been to our booth and we took a picture, first thing people say before we even take a picture is, hi, how you doing? You guys speak.
Oh yeah.
and then we take a picture and we mess around with them. And you guys are so nice.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna see the show the same. And I'm like, I know. So you know what? From here on to the show ends, next time when you come, whoever comes to us,
You look so menacing. I just love it. It's so good. It's so good. But remember when I said to you when I first saw you? So can you tell us about the shoes?
oh, the shoes? No, the shoes. Realistically.
My favorite part, I love to wear some nice stuff. I love fashion, I love seeing things. And when I saw Breaking Bad, the thing that I remember the most was this beautiful shot of these beautiful shoes. They were like, what is like snake skin, like just...
Yeah, and it has a little skull on the tip. But you know what the funny thing about that is that when Danny and I go to set, when we were working on Breaking Bad, the boots became
more famous than us.
They were more famous than us. Really? Like people sometimes, I don't want to insult anybody, but you know how girls, sometimes you don't look at the girl and you're looking down? That's how we felt, because people were talking to us like this. People talk to us like this. Hey, how you doing, Louis? Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. My eyes are here. And they're looking at the boots. Can we take a picture with your boots? I'm like, the boots. It was cool. Now, the cool thing about the boots is, when we started the show, we had 3 pairs each. Yes. By the time we finished the show, from the crawling and the explosion, all of the things that we did, there was only 1 pair each of Breaking Bad, the boots, the real boots. And the cool thing is that they got donated to the Smithsonian Museum.
Oh, that's so cool.
Isn't that cool?
Your feet prints are the
I know. And another cool thing that now for Better Call Saul, we had to make more, we gave the boots away, right? And they did not know that we were gonna do Better Call Saul 10 years later. So then we're like, oh shit, we need the boots now. And so the people that donated the boots asked this as the Smithsonian Museum, hey, can we borrow the boots for the show? And they were like, no. They're like, what? We gave you the boots. We cannot even borrow them. We'll let you borrow them for 2 weeks so you can make new boots. But keep it. I'm grateful. It was funny when they said no.
Smithsonian. Who would have known they're so savage?
And it's cool. A lot of things got donated.
It's a great honor, to be honest.
Yeah, we're donated the yellow suit that Heisenberg wears when he cooks the meth. I mean the candy. It's not meth, people. Okay. There's another sniper FBI agent. The DEA is over there. No, but it is candy. But yeah. The suits got donated, Tuco's Grill got donated, a lot of things got donated to the Smithsonian, but it was great for us to be included in that with our boots, you know what I'm saying? It was freaking awesome, you know?
It's well deserved.
Yeah, thank you so much for your menacing stares. I remember them very well. I was very scared of you, and now, I'm still a little scared of you. Kind of
We're
scared.
contemplating getting like the barrel with the hydrochloric acid.
Okay, that FBI agent is definitely coming for you now. Good luck.
When business goes wrong, we're
gonna take you in the back? No, yeah, we're gonna hook you up. You'll never be sick.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Where can we find you? One last plug for all your socials, one last plug for all your projects. Please.
Yeah, I'm on, I guess Twitter. It's Satoshi Boulevard or BLVD. I forget which one it is.
Daniel Moncada on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Me, you'll find me at Luis Moncada on all of that stuff. you'll print and you see the bald-headed guy, that's me. Luis Moncada on everything.
Yeah, but you guys are old school. You have like 70 at the end of it.
Well, you know what, bro? When we did the thing, all right, can you believe how many Luis Moncadas are there in the world, right? Like me, you know, I didn't know when I got to Twitter. I was new, so I got it. I'm like, who? I was about to hire like a detective and stuff, you know. And I contact Twitter, you know how it is. They
You
never
should have
contact.
said the real.
They never contact you back. So I was like, you know what? And you know what? Actually, I did it for Breaking Bad. They told me you have to make it. I was not a social media guy until then. They said, hey man, hello, you're gonna do this thing. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I kind of just said, hey, we have the 7, so whatever. This guy put him in the spot, man. You guys are never gonna see this guy again. Don't get twisted. Yeah.
You can find me on Twitter at fullyboxed, FULLYVOXXED. Yeah, I figured I want to be the voice of crypto one day. That's my thing. I'm always in the VC chats with the whole team, pumping them up. We have VC chats almost every
Community love.
300 people on Telegram, like almost every day, supporting the project. It's awesome.
Love it. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you
And
for having us, guys. Thank you
look
so
for the
much.
upcoming season of Better Call Saul. I'm very excited for it. Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen. Beautiful panel. Thank you for showing us.